what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Butters here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. When we left off, we were in court, and Rafa failed to do her divination seance, but that is because
She was calling out to a fake name.
Mr. Praise Zells a lot is a fake name, and his real name is NEH'MU'S. I don't know what we expected, but that's what it is, and so we're gonna see where this takes us now. He became a monk 20 years ago.
Huh.
Well then. Then that must be then that must be the victim's real name.
But why would he have tried to cover up his tattoo with another one?
Yeah, there must have been some reason. Maybe it was tattooed for another religion. He's like, I gotta fit in quick. I don't know.
Nick! It's not important right now. The important thing is we know his real name.
That's a good point. You're right. Your Majesty, now that we know the victim's real name, the divination seance might finally work.
A lawyer who willingly seeks a seance. This is entirely unprecedented.
You are but digging your own grave, defense. We won't know that until we try.
And he didn't get to see it ahead of time yet.
That's true. Sure, it's risky, but it's our only hope.
Very well. Let the divination seance be held once more.
Suddenly, we just have an image of...
For realsies.
So we just have an image of him looking up, and it's just Maya with a knife just...
Oh my god,
and
that would suck.
We just kind of go, oh, well, Maya, I'm gonna drop and leave.
Murder.
Murder. Hi.
Why would a lawyer work so hard to see the divination seance be held once more? You are a fool, Barbed Head, and your foolishness shall yield no gratitude from me.
A foolish fool?
Oh no! For the truth revealed by my insights I shall... For with the truth revealed by my insights I shall gladly seek your demise.
Bring it on, princess.
Excuse me,
Because I will
princess.
correctly interpret each and every one of your insights.
You will regret ever thinking you could use my sacred insights as evidence. And now I am going to sound like a 20-year-old. Behold.
Oh, Holy Mother.
Behold this divination seance.
It always throws me off.
Hey, I got to skip it.
Every time, yeah, like, no, I don't want to hear it again.
It doesn't fit at all. And I'm going to skip that because I'm tired of this dance. It takes up too... I don't dislike the dance. It just takes too long.
It is pretty. I do.
It is
like
pretty. It just takes like 2.5 minutes. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
If I was playing this alone, I would look at it every time.
I know you would. Okay, so... Because we got Gingo, Plume Puncher theme, heavy, pain, and death.
Well then.
Okay.
And butterfly. He saw a giant butterfly. Somebody did it.
Jesus.
Oh my! He did? No, it is just as Mr. Wright surmised. Praise Allah, it wasn't the victim's true name. And now at last, we have seen the victim's final moments.
You can't call on someone if they're not, if they don't exist.
Yeah, but all we could see was the ground. You seem terribly disappointed.
Come on, Phoenix.
I take it you did not find any fodder for one of your infamous turnabouts? Called out like a rat. I, on the other hand, have discovered something. Conclusive evidence that establishes the accused's guilt. You did?
A most surprising surprise attack. I said surprise twice. So tell us, Prosecutor Sunmaji, what is this conclusive evidence you have found?
The Plume Punisher theme song that the deceased heard. Please consider this item here. It was confiscated from the accused during her interrogation.
Hey! That's my Plume Punisher strap.
When
Put
you
it back.
press the Megatema on the Plume Punisher's belt. Damn, that's my jam. Oh, yeah.
Did we know about that before? Was that a thing before?
Yeah.
Oh.
She traded with the watch.
No, I mean
With the-
that it plays a song.
Yeah, I think they both played their equivalencies songs, which is they were like,
Oh.
it's the same thing.
I legit did not remember that it played a song. Well then.
It seems the accused inadvertently pressed the button in the midst of her crime. This strap is an extremely rare item, is it not, Miss Faye?
You better not break it. There's only one of those in the whole wide world.
Yeah, zip it!
Oops.
My lord!
That just solidified everything.
You shut your trap, woman!
I bet somebody knew she'd react like that too.
Probably.
It is just as I said. Your flights of fancy have come crashing down on you. She sure seems to be enjoying this.
Yeah, I've never seen her look so thrilled before either.
It is time to accept the fact that the divination seance is far more than mere evidence. It is the very truth that brings the hammer of justice down upon the accused.
That is as conclusive as evidence can get. Now then, if there are no further objections... Oh,
Of course I've got an objection. I'm Phoenix Wright.
I would
Slow
hope he has
down
an
there,
objection.
bucko. Your Majesty.
Bucko.
Please let me make a counter-argument.
Bucko, you say? That was my nickname in high school.
Oh, God.
What's this? Do you take issue with the divination seance?
Oh, I have issues with it, all right. I just don't know what they are just yet.
Just
But that's never stopped me before. Goddamn right it hasn't. The divination seance is not the absolute truth. It only becomes the truth after it's been interpreted correctly.
You do not know when you are beaten, do you, you foolish fool who foolishly...
God damn it.
I am the only one who speaks for the Mitama of the deceased. If you believe there to be errors in my insights, then let us see you prove it. Bitch.
Oh, damn. What are your insights exactly, oh young one?
Oh, young one. What did you call me?
Rafa's insight.
The victim was offering up his prayers. It was the night of the rite. The pattern on the plaza's ground was visible in the darkness. Then someone was there, and the theme to the plumed punisher filled the air. The accused held the victim down and plunged her dagger into his upper back. The blade struck true, and in that instant he departed from this world. That is everything the deceased experienced in his final moments.
Her benevolence's insights have painted a detailed picture, both vivid and true. I didn't notice any holes there. As they stand now, those insights are really stacked against us.
But it was holy.
I'll just have to go over each and every one of the deceased sensations very carefully.
Get it, holy, because prayers.
I get it. Okay, so the victim was offering his prayers.
Gingle.
It was the night of the rite.
Is Gingle
though it's
a real
dark.
thing?
I have no idea. Okay, it's going too fast. As the night of the down pleasant pattern visible, and someone there. The theme, the plume punch filled the air. The accused of the dentist held down and plunged a knife into his neck. The blade struck true, and in that instant he departed from this world.
Okay.
Okay. I have one thought,
Lay it on me.
and if I'm correct, I know the rug was blue that he was on.
Was it?
Or not blue, the rug was blue. The rug was green that he was on. I'm sorry, I went colorblind.
The rug was blue.
Well, I mean, you see the
I
blue
think
around
I
the...
guess the
water.
the banner, the rim, the water, the waves
The banner.
are blue. Anyways, the rug was green and had the Matama symbol on it. But I was just thinking, here we got this picture here that has that same symbol on it. But it also had, remember the two handprints that I wasn't sure if they were there before? It was when Phoenix touched the rock and almost pushed it over and broke the scene.
But wait.
This makes things weird if it's here.
Yeah.
It helps explain the Plume Punisher theme because that can come from the clock. Because that's coming from the right-hand side on the top there, which matches where it would be in there. But that would mean
That he was moved.
that he was in the secret hideout beforehand, was killed in the secret hideout, and then was moved over there beforehand.
If he was in the secret hideout, does that mean he really is a rebel then? And he
I
just
mean,
like
it's a
tried, because he just tried. What if he just tried to cover up the fact that he was a rebel by turning that? I don't know. No, the tattoo was for holy things. But oh, maybe that's why he did.
I don't know,
Because when he was trying to be a rebel, maybe he was trying to like super hide the fact that he was. I don't know. I'm going down a rabbit hole.
he
I
would
don't
have
know.
to
I'm
be
going down.
tied with the rebels to be in here. So, because no one else should know about this room.
Yeah.
And I mean, then again, he was also, you know,
I was trying to
the
connect
avid
him
enemies.
being in the rebels' hideout to the tattoo, which I don't know why.
Yeah, so that means, and this probably happened the night, because remember after the dinner, he went to go pray super early in the cold winter night. So maybe he went here instead, and then was killed. And then my guess will be is that since he was the first one there, I guess it would be Believe in Me, since they're going with her as the killer. Killed him and moved his body down to the prayer area and set him up there. Because no one else noticed for 2 whole days that this motherfucker was dead until he started rotting.
That would explain the Gingle.
Yeah, because they
eat it ahead of time. So
that shouldn't be there.
Otherwise, or at least like he snuck a snack.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you.
That's the big thing is that they don't eat that they don't eat that.
They eat that ahead of time so that the smell isn't around for Lady Kira when she shows up.
So I think unless
he ate way too much and he needs a Tic Tac or something.
I'm gonna go through Phoenix's slow-mo objection. Was it really the night of the rite?
What do you mean? It could not be otherwise. The accused slew acolyte zealot after killing the high priest during the purification rite.
The only problem is the sea spirit does not corroborate that.
What's this?
Take a good look at what the victims smell.
There's color everywhere.
Do you see how it says
There's
gingle?
white things in the air. What's this?
Acolyte zealot shouldn't have smelled any gingle on the night of the rite.
No.
What do you mean? He said it!
I'm pretty sure he's said it a couple times before, not as often as the other judge does, but
he said it as a one-liner though. He's never done that, I don't think.
I think he has like once or twice.
Let me have this.
I took an inhale and choked
If he
on my
has,
hair.
it's been a while. Oh my god, I love it. I want that on a shirt.
Yeah. Let me back up my statement with some evidence for you. This should explain how the victim couldn't have smelled gingle on the night of the rite.
Where?
Now I've got to find out the part where they talk about that they don't do that because they don't like the smell. Wait, was it the
family photo? When they're having the dinner.
Well, no, we have to prove. I think it's their statement here. I think because statement is gingle.
Oh, there's the actual thing.
Because yes, that's what we need. That's what we need. Take that
statement.
The high priest's wife, Believe in Me, told me about the Feast of Blessings.
Believe in her.
I believe. I don't believe in shit from her, dog.
No.
The feast includes a number of gingle-based dishes, and they're only supposed to be served at a certain time the day before the rite.
Why, I believe you're right, and I'd completely forgotten about that.
Come on. You're supposed to be
During
smarter than the guy back home.
The unique smell of gingle pervades the entire kingdom. The fact that the victim smelled it means...
That's right, it's in the whole kingdom.
I forgot about that. He was murdered between noon and 3 p.m. on the day before the purification rite.
Oh! He's just pointing at her.
Take that.
I am not so easily fooled. Fooled? What you... Did that autopsy report not make it clear? The estimated time of death was during the rite.
All right. I taught her about that yesterday.
Dang it.
Forgive me, your benevolence.
Didn't Emma teach her?
But the estimated time of death is just that, an estimate. Wait! It was cold the night before, so his body temperature fell faster.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I had the revelation, but remember they were talking about how it was... We pointed out how it was cold.
Oh, you're shaking the controller.
That's when I get in serious mode.
That's when I know that your brain is in overdrive.
But it was on the Emma was talking about how it's all about the blood temperature or the body temperature to figure out
didn't it like
how fast it was.
Freeze over outside.
It was cold the night the night when he went out and was like, I'm gonna go talk, peace. So maybe that has an effect on it.
Maybe.
Depending on the circumstances, it's possible for it to change.
I mean, when a human is out in the cold for long enough, their body temperature will go down.
Yeah, because if
what's this? Again? Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah, if their gauge is based off of the body temperature from what it should be to what it became when they found the body,
their gauge.
It would be lower if it was freezing cold outside. Like, if the body was kept cold, the slowed rate of decay makes the death seem more recent. Boom, 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 boom.
Why, I believe I had heard something of the sort before. If it is as Mr. Wright claims, the estimated time of death in the autopsy report will have to be revised.
Are we updating the autopsy report?
We updated the autopsy report. We are the updaters.
Bardhead, you blinded me with science.
You blinded me with science. Sorry. Wait, what am I apologizing for?
Blinded by science. No matter. The murder may have occurred in the afternoon hours of the day before the rite. Nevertheless, The murder weapon with the accused prints on it is
Inconceivable.
incontrovertible evidence. How does a 14-year-old know this? Well, I guess since she's a princess, she has to know big words. I will now amend my insight to account for this new truth.
But she has to rely on names like nincompoop.
Incontrovertible? I've never heard that word in my life.
I haven't heard it used in regular conversation, but I have heard it.
Well, I probably have heard it too, but not a 14-year-old saying it, that's for sure.
All right, it was the afternoon of the day before the Wright. Though a bit dark, the pattern on the plaza's ground was visible. So that's the new... okay, no, so that's it. So
the time of death has been corrected, leaving my insight infallible. Nick?
a change in the time of death is bound to cause some sort of inconsistency. If I had something that showed what it was like on that day... If I had...
What if it was like?
What it was like on that day, it could really help.
What do you mean what it was like?
What I was about to say, what do you mean?
The cold, maybe?
I guess, but we'd have to have something that...
Oh god, that was
contradicts that.
slow.
Yeah, it was. Alright, so on the afternoon of the day before the Wright, that's a lot of fucking time words.
It is.
Though a bit dark, the pattern on the plaza's ground was visible. Huh. I'm not able to present anything, am I? No, it's just stuff there to look at. Okay.
Well, it went normal for a second.
It goes up and down.
Yeah.
Emulation problems. Alright, it was the afternoon of the day before the Wright. Though a bit dark, the pattern on the...
What are we supposed to do?
I wish I was a fish. Clean Punisher.
I don't wish you were a fish.
The accused held the defenseless victim down and plunged her knife into his neck. And the blade struck true and then is departed from this world. And I don't think anything has changed here. Nope, that's all the same. So there's got to be something happening here.
Yeah.
That goes off of the afternoon day before the Wright.
I still want to know what that heavy thing is.
Well, what they're going off of there is that it's that was what was the statement again? The accused held the defenseless victim down.
Yeah.
So that's the weight of Maya holding him down.
That's right. I keep focusing on our mindset. We have to think from what they know.
Yeah. I just don't know, because this is the statement that we got new and nothing changed, so this is what has to have something wrong with it. But I just don't know what it is. Though a bit dark, the pattern on the plaza's ground was visible. Do we have a picture? We can't present evidence. We can only present whatever is in this lake.
But I mean to look at, and then maybe we could point out the ground to see if it makes sense.
I mean, that's the only thing is that maybe we can point out the ground and be like, hey, this could be the rebel hideout ground here. But we can't say that the evidence is what does that.
No,
yet.
I know, but do we have a picture of dead man? His body right there.
Yeah.
Cause like, why does he have to be put there? Dude, was he put there on purpose?
I would assume that was probably because of the divination seance.
That'd be very smart.
That's probably why they put them there, is for the divination.
Dude, that's really smart and annoying.
Yes, it is. But, I just... The only thing I can think of...
I was hoping that there was like, some kind of difference so we could point at that for like sight and be like, hey, that's not the rug, but...
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is to try and go off of that. So I'm going to try, because nothing else was an inconsistency.
No.
Because the only thing that was there was the gingle smell, but that's been
we can't do any kind of argument on our part until we take us to that room, per se.
So I'm going to try. I saved, so I'm just going to try and aim for the ground and right here and say, oh, the pattern was visible, and say like, that's not it.
Oh shit! It's so weird hearing him say it slow.
The change in the date and time of the crime has caused a new inconsistency to surface.
Oh wait, so that was it? What's this?
Uh-oh. She's getting tilted.
You are making that irritating face again. Cease that at once.
To be fair, I know exactly what she's talking about. That smug-ass face.
Smug face, yes.
Sorry, but this is the face I was born with. Smug and prickly. Now, let's focus on what is important. What the victim saw in his final moments.
Oh my god, I just imagine him as a baby. You know how sometimes babies don't have any hair when they're
Yeah.
born? Just like already, like just a few hairs, but they're spiked
They're just
back.
growing out of the back of his head.
Yes. Do you have bats in the belfry barbed head? What kind of saying is that?
I've never heard that in my life.
I've never heard that saying. There is nothing to see. The ground at the plaza was all that entered the victim's eyes. I'm just guessing, like, he's like, do you have soot for brains? That kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And that's what I find so strange.
That's how it goes, right? Soot for brains?
Yeah. On the day before the riot, it should have been impossible to see that pattern on the ground.
Just bats in your belfry. Impossible, you say? Do explain.
The way he says it.
This piece of evidence shows why the plaza's ground was not visible that... What?
What? Wait.
Okay, we were on the right track but for the wrong reasons.
It was frozen over.
But I mean, ice is see-through. Thick white ice that frozen everything you're saying to the plaza division, so yes it...
Thick white ice. It wouldn't be see-through. It's not clear ice. It's white ice.
Huh.
You know how there's
I'm gonna-
clear ice cubes and white ice cubes? The
Yeah.
ones that you can't see through?
Yeah.
Aha!
Well, I'm gonna wing it.
It'd be all icy.
That was it.
Yep.
This newspaper has an article that is tiny in size but huge in importance. It says that the ground was covered with thick white ice the day before the riot.
What? But
The victim did not see so much as an ice cube on the ground.
I was just talking about ice cubes.
Exactly. And so I must ask, what was the victim looking at in his final moments?
Oh, look at his face.
That
he
smug
knows.
face. And you know what? For about 23 and a half hours, we're going to have to
He's
see
just-
is he
he's
going to have
just
this
gonna
smug
be
face going.
smug.
Until next time.
Do you imagine? Can you imagine him just standing there for that long? I'm just waiting.
He's like, oh, you guys wait. Oh, no, I'll get to it.
What was the victim
Dramatic
looking
action.
at? And it's just silence for just.
He doesn't say, he just stands like this. Everyone's
Yeah.
just kind of like, sir.
He's just Nick.
Sure.
Nick, you okay? Barbed head. He froze. It's just like.
If only you could see, I am frozen too, just
You
like
are.
Phoenix. And I'm going to do this for 23 and a half hours.
Oh
This
yeah,
will
you're
never stop.
off tomorrow. You can.
I am going to sit right here until tomorrow.
Don't do that.
Oh, I will. I already have.